Well, thank you for that update, Justin. And one of the iconic images of Christmas is the Nativity scene, and it can be depicted in many different ways.
And that's what makes it so cool and so special. So one man in Jackson knows that firsthand for himself because he owns more than 100 nativity scenes. And for the first time ever, he's putting them out on display and inviting the community to go check it out. So we stopped by the First Congressional Church for a little bit of a sneak peek ourselves. Take a look.
This one's from the Philippines, which I had never seen one from the Philippines, which I thought was really cool. Made out of bamboo.
From bamboo to glass, ceramics, clay, driftwood, rubber ducks, and even an oil drum.
There's nothing they can do with the drums, so they cut them up and they make things. And this is a hand-painted piece of oil barrel.
All of these and more can be a canvas for the nativity scene.
It can be as small as 3 pieces, Mary, Joseph, and the baby. It can be very elaborate with lots of animals and with the wise men and shepherds and so forth. So it's all dependent on what the artist depiction of the scene might have been. And so you'll find a great variety. And
that variety is now on display at the First Congressional Church in downtown Jackson. And a majority of these are owned by Carrie Taylor Schneider.
So honestly, I wouldn't say that there was a time or place that I decided I was going to collect. People knew that I loved them, and so they started giving them to me.
And the very first nativity set that was given to him means the most.
So the very first nativity scene given to me was the one that was in my parents' home. Growing up, they had gotten it before I was even born, and it's this one here, and so it holds a special place in my heart.
That set and dozens more like it line both sides of the sanctuary.
They go all the way around.
Each set is labeled by either artist or country that it came from.
Haiti to Guatemala to Eastern European. I mean, each one of them, as you look at them, they make it in materials that are available to them and depicts their, again, understanding of the nativity in their place and in their time.
After deciding to put his 100+ nativity sets on display for the very first time, Reverend says that other community members reached out to put their favorite ones on loan too.
Someone once said, well, don't they start repeating themselves after like 100? And it's like, no. Because if you come, you will only find 2 that have duplicates in all of these. I jokingly tell people, if you can find the 2 that are alike, and there's 2 different sets, there are 2 of them, you get a prize.
But for Reverend, the ultimate prize is the meaning behind the nativity scene.
Christmas is the celebration of a child being born. Normally in our families, when a child is born, we get excited and we love to see that child grow and what they become in life. And so Christmas for me and nativities brings that joy of life and the love of God that's through all of that and hopefully dwells within all of us.
You can check out this beautiful display of 200 nativity sets now until January 6th.
Every time we count, we come up with a different number. We hope they can come in and get a smile, maybe have a memory of growing up, but we're just hoping to brighten somebody's season with the display.
How does that not brighten your season?
I was going to say my season is brightened. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing.
So many, and some of them are like this big and other ones are huge. And of course I had to ask him, which one is your favorite, right? And he says it changes every day, which is a safe answer, especially if some of those were gifted to him.
Absolutely.
He's playing it safe right
I
there.
feel like you got to see it in person and like look at all those little details. That is so cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. Good collection right there.
Absolutely. And of course, you can rewatch this again tonight online on YouTube. And of course, up next,